Welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle and this is my very last book haul of 2020. So let's just dive right into it. This first book I am very excited about because I didn't think it would get here in time to read over Christmas, and it did. This is Murder Most Festive by Ada Moncrieff. This just came out this year. I love this cover. First of all, that's fantastic. And it arrived in time for me to read over Christmas, which I was really excited about because it is set at Christmas 1938. This is a classic country house mystery. It's also a closed circle mystery. And yeah, I've actually already read it and I was really excited. So there's a family who is gathering for Christmas and there's some guests at the house, and one of the guests is found dead in the snow on Christmas morning. And then I also got The Queen's Agent by John Cooper. This is a non-fiction history book, Francis Walsingham at the court of Elizabeth I. I am very interested in the Elizabethan time period. I'm also very interested in Francis Walsingham. I think he's a really interesting historical character. And so this is apparently just a history about him. It's the story of secret agents, cryptic codes, and ingenious plots set in a turbulent time in England's history. This came out, this is not a new book, I don't believe. Yeah, it came out in 2011. And then I found The Tapestry by Nancy Bilyeau. This is from a series that I quite enjoy. I read this a long time ago, this series, and so I was excited to find this one. This is the second in the series, I think. Possibly the third. This was written in 2015. It's a historical mystery about a novice called Joanna Stafford, and it's set in the Tudor time period. And in this book in the series, she is wanting to live a quiet life, weaving tapestries and shunning dangerous quests and conspiracies, but her talents have drawn the interest of Henry VIII, and a summons from the king cannot be refused. I also found the last book that I've been looking for in the Matthew Shardlake series by C.J. Sansom, and this is Heartstone. I now have the whole series. I'm very excited about that because I plan to do a reread of this series in 2021. This is a historical mystery series set in the time of Henry VIII. So there's a bit of a theme going on so far in this book haul, but that's okay. Also, I really like this cover. I think this is fantastic. This is a series that I really, really enjoy, and so I'm excited to be doing a reread of it in 2021. I got another book in the Lady Darby series by Anna Lee Huber. This is a historical mystery series set in Scotland in the early 1800s. This is an Artless Demise. This is potentially one of the newer ones in the series. Yes, this one came out in 2019. So Lady Darby in Scotland, this is 1831. And then I found Grave Goods by Ariana Franklin. This is part of her Mistress of the Art of Death series. This is also a historical mystery, but this is set much earlier in 1176. This is, I'm not sure where this stands in the series. I think it's the third in the series. The main character is Adelia Aguilar. And she is a trained medical, let's say, doctor, trained in Europe, and she works for the King of England, Henry II. Beautiful, tranquil Glastonbury Abbey, according to legend, the last resting place of King Arthur, has been burned to the ground. The arsonist remains at large, but the fire has uncovered the hidden skeletons of a man and a woman Could these be the bodies of King Arthur and Queen Guinevere? And then I found a couple Iain Pears from his Art Theft Squad series. So this is The Last Judgement and the Bernini Bust. So this is a series that he wrote in the 90s, set in Rome, about the Art Theft Squad. This one was originally published in 92, and The Last Judgement was published in 93. This is a series I'm slowly collecting as I can find them, and so I was really excited to find both of these. I quite enjoy this series. They are, of course, often set around paintings or sculptures because the main characters are from the Art Theft Squad, so that's a really exciting and interesting piece that you don't often read about. And then I found a couple from Sharon K. Penman. I got Here Be Dragons, which is a historical fiction set in 13th century Wales, this one. And Here Be Dragons, I seem to remember, is part of a series, I think. But I quite enjoy her writing style. She always tells really interesting stories. And so this one is 13th century Wales is a divided country, ever at the mercy of England's ruthless, power-hungry King John. Llewellyn, Prince of North Wales, secures an uneasy truce by marrying the king's beloved illegitimate daughter, Joanna, who slowly grows to love her charismatic and courageous husband. But as John's attentions turn again and again to subduing Wales and Llewellyn, Joanna must decide where her love and loyalties truly lie. The turbulent clashes of two disparate worlds and the destinies of the individuals caught between them spring to life in this magnificent novel of power and passion, loyalty and lies. This was published in 1985, and obviously this is a reissue. Oh, actually it might not be. But it's got a great map in the front. I love a good map. All right, and then I also got A King's Ransom by Sharon K. Penman. This is from 2014, and this is set in 1192. It's a story of the last event-filled years in the life of Richard I of England, Richard the Lionhearted. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to reading those two for sure. And then I found another in the War of the Roses series by Conn Iggulden. This is Margaret of Anjou, a traitor's advance. As traitors advance, a queen defends. So this is part of his War of the Roses series, and this one is the second in the series. One kingdom, two families, 30 years of war. And then finally I got the first two books by Lynne Truss in her Constable Twitton series, A Shot in the Dark and The Man That Got Away. These are historical mysteries set in Brighton in 1954, and I love this series. So I've read A Shot in the Dark already, and I've also read the third one out, which is Murder by Milk Bottle. I read that as an advanced reader copy. So I have yet to read the third in the series, but I love them. They are quirky and funny and very, very witty. So yeah, I'm really excited that I have these. So that's my very last book haul of 2020. Have you read any of these books? I would love to talk about them with you in the comment section down below. And I will see you for another video soon. Bye.